Okay, these are the 100-liter purebred Hampshire gilts, early December farrowed. We've got a tremendous set of male pigs, but a pair of gilts here out of this litter. I think obviously a little bit different in their size, but in terms of quality, like a lot of things about them. Fundamental is a Heimer hog that we partnered with Went Livestock to get bought there, and the online sale that Jesse and crew had. Littermate Barra Brantley showed was undefeated in the Hampshire ring and won the Hamps at the Expo there. Full Sib Barra that Brantley showed at Breeders' Cup there a few weeks ago was champion Hamp 6th overall. Roar Son, tremendous in terms of build, design, composition, and we use this boar a lot on a lot of our sows. We thought he complemented. Obviously, we use exclamation, very popular boar as well. We probably had more fundamental litters this particular go. Thought he matched up extremely well. Mothers and Eduardo, Click 285, be a littermate to Whitney Stevenson's Perry pig 2 years ago, 4th overall, champion Hampshire, and the boys actually showed this gilt, got along extremely well. The boys showed a gilt last weekend, was reserve Hampshire at Perry, was out of this sow here, and she was reserve at Breeders' Cup as well. So goes back to that good Heimer Click 285 sow we built around and got along, put boars in, bears and gilts that have won at quite a few different levels there on that south side. So we're going to start with 100-7. This is the smaller gilt, obviously, of the pair, but in terms of muscle and dimension and composition, I like a lot of things about this one. They're going to start a little bit greener on the gilt side out of this sow line. They will not be at the end. They will chunk up. They will have power, dimension, center body, but still keep that good kind of look. And that's what this gilt does. She's a little rawer in her type and kind. She reads with some muscle, description. This whole litter is great set and angulation up front. They're square enough in their feet and legs. I think a gilt that's got some stretch into her. She can get obviously be a competitive kind of a jackpot gilt, but if your show allows in August to show Decembers, she's probably the type and kind that has enough immaturity to get there and still have a big ring kind of a look. She's got the shape, she's got the dimension, great in terms of pastern set, and I think one that's going to feed tremendously good in terms of one that's a little skinny right now. I'll hang my hat. She will not be at the end because they blow up when they need to out of this particular sow line. The next gilt is going to be Lot 5. Lot 5 is 100-8. Obviously got the pounds. She's always kind of stuck out in this litter. She's been the biggest one. She's very, very good about her look, her design, her composition. She reminds us a lot of the gilt that we showed here this winter in terms of her look from the side, her levelness. She's going to start off being a little bit bigger in her type and kind. She will moderate, she will power up, and she will get body and dimension. And might think it's a sales pitch. I'll guarantee it's not, because whoever feeds her, if it's not, we'll work something out. But I don't think that's going to be the case, because this gilt here is big ring looking in terms of her look, design, her levelness, her squareness. She's going to stay good on her pastern. She's going to stay square out of her hind leg, maintain some shape and dimension. But when that sow line comes in there and just powers her up, she's going to be a handful come June or July. I don't know if I'd stretch her longer than that, because she's going to have some grow, going to have some pounds on her. But I think a June and July big ring gilt that can do some big time things there in Lot 5, 100-8.